like I don't know if you get this sense, but like I get this urge that like something like you can just feel the opportunity, like it's there,
Yeah.
like bigger than any other time in history. Like it just feels like this is a moment, right? I just try, I tinker, I break things. Like I've clipped a couple of GPUs,
Yeah.
like, but that's how you learn, right?
Hmm.
So I gotta dive in. I'm learning CUDA, I'm learning Tensor Core, like just
Hmm.
understanding how those systems work, right? And I'm
Mm.
finding, with AI and algorithms, it's very similar to like law, for example. Everything's rule based,
Yeah. Yeah.
and if you kind of marry those two frame of thoughts, right?
Mm.
Like it's very systematic, and your approach is systematic, then it will make sense. It will work.
Yeah.
Um,
That's really interesting. So basically, I never went to law school. I never really looked into the law industry, but basically, if you're getting into law, the job is to essentially follow set rule base to then get your preferred output from the judge, and that judge is strictly acting on that rule set.
I'll break it down for you. So basically, it's like this. Let's say you have something you want the court to do. Like I
Hmm.
might want to get a judgment set aside. Basically, what that means is maybe someone filed something in court, you didn't respond, they get a default judgment. If you
Mm.
want to get it set aside, the court has a rule on what you need to do to set it aside, right?
Mm.
So for me as a lawyer, I'm going to ask the client the facts, right, to see if
Mm.
they have the criteria, like the facts. If those facts are in place, that will be applied to the rule, so that I can
Mm.
get it set aside. So it's like a formula, right?
Yeah.
So if the judge says, you need to have A, B, and C, and based on what you're telling me with your facts and your evidence that you're presenting me in documents, it meets
Hmm.
the criteria of A, B, and C, then I can predict, based on that rule, the likely outcome.
Hmm.
It's like an algorithm. That's
So
how you have.
So that makes sense. But when you say that, I definitely see like a future where human lawyers are replaced by AI lawyers. But the main objection I get from that when people talk about it is there's like ways you can frame evidence and ways you can frame things to meet that criteria. So how does that like mix in?
Well, here's the other piece to it, right?
Yeah.
Um, the Basically it's like this. So we have like civil, and there's civil rules, and then there's like common law, right? So
Hmm.
civil is like codified. It's written like you have like for example, Quebec has a civil code.
Hmm.
Common law are like judge-made law, and basically it's you go before the court, you have the rules, you present your evidence, and then the judge will interpret, the rules based on what you present. So, and in that interpretation, they give you their reasoning, and the reasoning is like the thought process they went through to justify the outcome,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
sometimes, depending on the judge, that you know reasoning might change or that interpretation might change, and
Mm.
that's where AI can't really, because it all depends on certain factors. Like it could be circumstance. For example, if someone kills someone, right? Is it self-defense? Circumstantial evidence, like what happened? Is there
Hmm.
something else going on? AI can't foresee or perceive some of those things, right?
Yeah.